We don't fully realize the impact that closing a hospital can have on a region, and yet the residents of this small town in Georgia experienced it firsthand. When this hospital closed, the mortality rate from cardiac arrest increased by 40% because residents had to travel nearly 150 kilometers to reach the nearest hospital. But why did this hospital close? In this video, we explain everything and take you through these gloomy hallways frozen in time for over 20 years. Hello everyone, it's Gabriel and Corentin, and today we're back with a new video where we're going to explore an abandoned hospital that will really surprise us.
Biological waste, resuscitation rooms, and autopsy rooms. We're really going to find everything inside this hospital, and all the equipment has been left inside.
It's really like the place was abandoned overnight without any explanation. It's very mysterious, and we're going to try to find out why.
So we've arrived in front of this huge hospital, and we're going to try to find an entrance right away to start the exploration.
We're in front of an abandoned hospital. We've just found an entrance. And the first room we see, look at this.
Immediately, there's a bed with equipment. This is going to be a crazy exploration.
Right away, a mattress, really soft. I think we'll discover some amazing things in there. Oh wow, the atmosphere.
It's terrifying. We're in darkness except for the entrance light. Now everything's sealed off.
Wow, the ceiling is collapsing, likely because people stole copper.
Here we have all the servers. Wow. What did he store here?
It's a mess.
And yet another room with, well, life in it.
And I really think that in this hospital we're not done being surprised. Man, it's peeling really badly. But everything is still there, you know.
The paint is peeling off everywhere. The outdated computer equipment suggests it was abandoned long ago. Did you see? He has the cart.
They seemed ready to take everything, but didn't. Honestly, I'd be surprised if there were any silenced weapons here.
And when we get there, we're quickly going to be plunged into darkness, because actually the place where we enter is the only window that's open. Everything else is completely boarded up, and we're really going to be in the dark for this whole exploration.
And the atmosphere of this hallway.
We're really in the, oh wow.
We're gonna have to turn our lights on, huh?
The atmosphere.
Fire safety.
Some vintage signs. Well, the color is starting to fade. We have a little cart for washing.
Probably a maintenance area with brooms and so on back then.
It's impressive, look. And do you have your light?
Oh yeah, we're gonna be in the dark here.
The only place where there's light
Is the place where we came in.
Otherwise, everything else is
Plunged into complete darkness. Here we have all the hospital paperwork. Here we have 98 here.
1998, you had just been born. April 6th. March 23rd. 2099. 2001.
You've been abandoned since around the 2000s.
For now.
That's what keeps us going. Maybe during the snowy season, look. Oh, the snow socks, that's amazing. And outside, I don't know if you saw it, but on the path. Do you hear the noises? Yeah. I hear voices. You hear the voices too. A good Santa Claus was outside. You missed it. We have all the paperwork here. We're really in the storage area.
And I think in the rest of the hospital, we're going to find a lot more rooms. Maybe an operating room with the big lights. That would be really cool.
Today, we're exploring the only hospital that served this small Georgia town. When it was operating, this hospital employed 150 people and had 50 beds as well as emergency rooms and an intensive care unit. It was forced to close in 2001 due to heavy debt, and this wasn't the hospital's first time facing such a situation. In 1974, it had already closed its doors after a corruption scandal broke out and the hospital kept getting deeper into debt. Residents fought back and the hospital reopened years later. This was followed by years of mismanagement, layoffs of dozens of people including the CEO, leading to the permanent closure of this hospital. Everything was left in place. Blood-filled syringes, confidential patient records, samples, medications, and all the medical equipment. The people in the area still don't have a solution. Heart attack mortality rates have risen sharply. The worst part is the nearest hospital is over 90 minutes away by car, and ambulances charge high fees not covered by insurance. Today, the county authority hopes to one day reopen this hospital, which has been abandoned for 23 years.
Thank you. Honestly, it's going to be a real slalom between all the chunks of ceiling falling down. Oh, look! The biohazard stuff.
A lot of syringes.
Oh, I didn't notice that on the ground. You shouldn't step into that mess, huh?
Look at all that. All the medical equipment that's left behind.
The biohazard logo always creeps me out.
Yeah.
Look, there are still some meds here. There's some liquid in this thing. I don't want to touch it.
There's lidocaine in there.
There's so much medical equipment left, man.
It's impressive how much is left.
Especially if you understand the value of medical equipment.
The atmosphere is very creepy.
You hear faint creaks and wonder if you're truly alone as you continue through the dark hallways.
The wheelchair in the middle, it looks really huge.
It looks a lot bigger than you'd think, yeah.
Check out this room. Those look like blood bags. Well, blood or some kind of liquid that allowed it to flow. It's crazy, the amount of equipment.
Chest x-ray.
Can you see it clearly?
Oh yes. There, you can see it clearly. Incredible.
It's always impressive to see this kind of thing.
Hard to believe real people were behind this.
Yeah. Maybe those people never got their final diagnosis, huh?
As we walk down the hallways, we'll find the first fully finished rooms. The bed, mattress, and TV are all still here in this abandoned hospital.
From the outside, you can't tell how big this hospital is, but as we walk through the halls, we realize it's huge, and we'll be a little afraid of getting lost.
Wow, look at those huge crates. That's probably where they maybe threw the blood stuff.
Anything that comes in contact with the human body, whether it's gauze, biafine, biafine. Sorry, I can't remember the word. Betadine. Of course, there's a bit of everything.
Yeah, the smell is strong here. Oh, a rehabilitation room.
For rehabilitation.
Rehabilitation, yeah. With machines.
I feel like I'm in a horror video game.
That's true. Look at the bathtub over there. It's so creepy. It looks like the bathtubs they use to drain blood from legs. Made of metal. It keeps going that way? I feel like it's a maze.
Oh yeah.
Maybe the staff kitchen or the cafeteria. Yeah. The cafeteria?
Oh yeah, but behind it were the kitchens where the cafeteria food was cooked. Which were here? 2001 is the date. That's pretty good. Big refrigerator.
Oh yeah. But there's all the equipment to cook here.
Apparently there's the walk-in cooler here.
24 hours in a cold room.
But I say no.
I would like to have more dates. But look, 2000 there, if the thing still says 2000. I think it stopped right around the 2000s.
Yeah, I saw one from 2001 earlier.
2001?
Who can top that? Every time I take this phone from you, you know.
It's the sound you hear in a horror movie at the end of a hallway. Once again, it's completely damp, huh? In the US, buildings are often cheaply made with lots of leaks everywhere. Oh wow, that's cool.
Oh, that's really creepy, honestly.
This room once had several patients at once.
Yeah, right now I feel like I'm in a horror movie. There are tons of them.
Dude, with the old screens?
Are we sleeping here?
Imagine. And we save a night at the hotel, right?
We save a hotel night and each get a bed, but we lose a heart.
Yep. Oh,
That's the gown that patients wear? Yeah. When you're in the hospital with your butt showing. That's exactly it, huh?
That's exactly it.
After discovering this room with its 3 really imposing beds, the atmosphere is really terrifying. All that's missing is a TV turned on to make it a horror movie. We'll keep moving through the hallways and you'll see what we discover. We weren't really ready.
That was probably a recovery room, by the way.
Here?
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
Well, it says monitor room.
Ah.
Storage room.
And the IV stuff and everything.
It's huge, huh? You have no idea it's this big from the outside. There are more rooms over there.
Because he has the typical, yeah.
It keeps going way over there.
Wow. What's unusual, unlike in France, is that here everything is on the same floor.
Yeah.
Whereas in France, everything is spread out over many floors.
Here, there are still a lot of X-rays on the floor.
Oh, well, after that it's over anyway. With all the radios.
As you said, it's truly a horror movie.
Yeah.
We're at the front desk here, see?
This really looks like a reception area.
Welcome, sir.
Welcome me.
What can I do for you?
I have digestive problems.
You should eat fewer fatty foods, sir.
But today I ate a sandwich.
No, you need to eat too, I know it.
Yes, that's true.
Absolutely everything is still there. Except for Fukushima, I think we've never seen a hospital like this.
Fukushima obviously doesn't count because it's normal that everything would still be there.
But it's true that here, it's been abandoned for about 20 years, you know.
I think 2001 was this hospital's last year. In any case, that's what these calendars show us.
We found something that's been abandoned for 23 years in this state, man.
No one's been here for 23 years. That's wild.
That's insane.
Look at the little computer station.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, with the calendars, actually. February 2001. It would have been crazy to end up like She Terrifies Me.
That image terrifies me.
Oh, yeah? Looks like it's Botoxed.
Like, it terrifies me.
She always looks at me wherever I am.
And as we discover all these rooms, we really get more and more anxious because the atmosphere is terrifying. We're not used to places that are so full and so dark. We keep exploring to discover new rooms, and surprises never end.
Did you see that waiting area over there?
I don't think so. Oh, the waiting room's in front.
You really have to be careful not to get something dropped on your head. It's time.
Guys, we've already been through here.
We didn't really pay attention to this little spot.
Oh.
There's the area with the washing machines.
And look, there's the bin with everything to put the laundry in, still right in front of the washing machine.
All the laundry from back then is still there. The laundry and the cleaning stuff. It's crazy.
That nothing has moved. And here we have a room where everything is stored.
There's the storeroom.
Yes, that's the storeroom. Storeroom.
There are obviously still some things to wear.
That's so much equipment.
And most of them are brand new.
Well, yeah. A little bow.
It's silly, but it could be reused for humanitarian purposes or similar things.
Clearly, you see, these are compression stockings and they're new. They're really good. Everything. Look, what do you want? You want hats. Lots of stuff.
There are brand new gauze pads.
There are still plenty of desks.
They're really big wooden desks.
The renowned confidential paper shredder.
Big wooden desks that were used back in the day. They're not really from this era anymore, that kind of desk.
It's just that in open plan offices now, they put in soulless desks.
The desk here is more charismatic than me.
Well, even plastic open plan office desks have that too, okay?
Cool. Now this is really like the boss's desk? I'm shocked by this discovery.
As we keep moving forward through these endless hallways, we're going to find what you could compare to a laboratory, a place where analyses are done, and what's terrifying is seeing that there are still plenty of samples left behind.
Imagine, there are test tubes with blood and everything still in them. What? Samples were usually kept in a fridge there. Look, man. The vials touch me.
Some monitrol.
Don't touch too much.
Alcohol, E. coli, and ammonia.
Look, those test tubes are all moldy, even the one in the back.
I wouldn't touch that, but medicines like this, you see?
This used to be the laboratory here. I think in there...
There are plenty of samples. Medicine that must be kept cool.
Oh wow, that's real waste, look, they're in there. It was never taken out.
It says on it, it's blood or body fluids. That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's really not great. The fridges and the bags of biological waste are still full. We're going to find blood samples, and that's really something we've never seen before, and it grosses us out a little. And we're almost in tears.
At that moment. And on top of that, we're going to find dozens of medications and chemicals that are still stored there. And we wonder how a hospital can be abandoned with all that still inside.
This is a lab area here.
Yeah. There's an incubator there. There's nothing left inside. X-rays of the foot.
X-rays of the skull. Maybe to detect tumors or things like that.
We love abandoned hospitals, especially those iconic operating rooms with lights over the bed and medical equipment still beside it. And here, what we're going to discover, we won't be disappointed at all, because not only is the bed and the light still there, but also a lot of unused medical equipment. Okay. Here, it takes on a different dimension.
Does it keep going, on and on?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, the room in front. Oh, operating room.
Oh, la.
Oh.
There's a lot of equipment.
Oh, this room, it's insane. Wow. Even in Fukushima, we couldn't find an operating room. But here, I'm shocked, you know. Guys, in the comments, tell us how much it would take for you to sleep in this room. Honestly, even us, I don't know if we dare, you know. Oh, I admit.
I'd be scared.
Yeah.
Afterwards, it's a challenge we can take on.
Yeah, that could be possible, you know.
24 hours in an abandoned operating room.
Let's say 10,000 likes on this video, and we'll do it, huh? Not here because we'll be gone. We'll find a place and do it. We'll take on the challenge. It's your turn, guys.
Yeah, well, after that it's your turn, you know. You don't have to like the video. Not yes.
Obviously, we got out in time. That's what you call a discovery, huh?
Oh, this machine looks like it costs €1 billion.
And at the same time, it's totally obsolete. Subtitling. I hear noise, wind rushing into the thing.
There must be other rooms around here. But this place is gigantic. Yeah.
Right now, I can't even tell where we are. I don't know. And you'll see, this operating room isn't the only one we're going to find in this hospital. What's in there? Another operating room? Look at this one. Wow. Oh man, this one? It'll take 100,000 likes for us to sleep in there.
I'm not spending more than 10 minutes in the dark in this room.
Oh, look at the face she's making.
Wow, seriously, even in horror movies, they don't have stuff as creepy as that. Damn.
Oh, look at the ceiling. That really sets the mood. It's terrible, huh?
I'm not staying here any longer. I'm going back to France.
What is it? Is it still going on?
It never stops, I swear.
It will be a debriefing room for doctors to discuss together.
And if you thought the exploration was over, not at all. We told you this hospital is really gigantic. Here, we've come across a new room that's quite impressive, which we can compare to a recovery room. Patients were usually placed here after surgery, with beds and monitoring devices nearby to track their recovery.
Where are we? We've never been here before.
We've never come here before. It keeps going!
Another operating room?
More for observation, I'd say.
We're just waiting to have it. A visitor driven by passion? I'm sure he's here. What's on the left, man? It's more books again. Recovery room again, maybe? Yep. That's an advantage there.
A monitor room?
There's enough here to blow you away. Another new operating room.
No, I don't think they operated here, but oh,
She's beautiful, huh? The lamp's magnificent.
the lamp is really magnificent.
Strangely,
It's crazy that it still seems easy to handle after 23 years without being moved.
yeah, it's in excellent condition. Incredible.
Here, I have a document that I find creepy. Well, they're blank documents, but it's something you don't want to see. Death record. This was the document completed whenever a patient died, either in the operating room or hospital. With the date, the time, the patient, etc.
After making this truly incredible discovery, where we were completely amazed to have explored this hospital because we had rarely seen one so complete, we decided to leave the hospital to head to the next places we wanted to explore.
If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It would make us really happy. And with that, we'll see you next Saturday at 6 p.m. for a new video. This was Gabriel and Quarantine. Bye.